Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please write some message, maybe some sign, if you hear me. Okay. So today, 11th May, yes, and some summary for cryptocurrency market, some news, and review of main altcoins, Bitcoin, of course, and some blue chip, some blue cryptocurrency chip. What interesting for these 2 days, yesterday and today, and some suppose maybe for the weekends. First of all, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To do this, you should click subscribe below the video, and don't forget click the bell, and you always be aware of new streams and videos. So first of all, main interesting news for our view. First news about tweet Michael Novogratz. So Bloomberg Terminal adds support for the Galaxy Support Index. So what about this statement? In partnership with Mike Novogratz, this is investment fund Galaxy Digital Capital Management, Bloomberg launched the new Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index under the BGCI ticker. So to monitor the dynamics of the market capitalization of the 10 most liquid digital currencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Ripple, Zcash, EOS, of course, Litecoin, Dash, and Ethereum Classic. Very nice company, group of cryptocurrency. So billionaire Mike Novogratz is convinced that launching a new index is an important step for institutional investors to adopt a new asset class. So what said Bloomberg senior manager for index issues, Alan Campbell? He said today's launch of the BGCI index reflects the growing interest of our clients in cryptocurrency. I remind you about information the analytical agency Fundstrat Global Advisors launched 5 additional price indexes for cryptocurrency investor. Its commodities, platforms, privacy exchange, and stablecoins. These indexes, according to the organization, include 75% of the total capitalization of the cryptocurrency market. And previous the prices of Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin were added to the Bloomberg terminal system. On balance, I think it's very good news if Global Resources Bloomberg says about cryptocurrency add to the Bloomberg terminal system. I think it's very nice. So next news about very interesting information. Maybe not good news for people who believe in Bitcoin, but good news for people who believe in any Litecoins. So some investors said that altcoins can push Bitcoin off the market. With the development of the cryptocurrency market, altcoins may be pursued by Bitcoin in the same way that, if you remember, maybe very young people don't know VHS videotapes supplanted Betamax in the 1980s. It's a good analogy for Bitcoin and other Litecoins. So CNBC said co-owner of North Island Holdings, technology investor Glenn Hutchins said Bitcoin may be Bitmax. And VHS videotapes, how I understand his words, it's altcoins like Ripple, Ethereum, and EOS and other, yes. And Hutchins is convinced that in the future, one digital currency will prevail in the market, and on one of the altcoins, as I said, Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum, will most likely become one. The exchange token based on the mathematical solution that is leading in technology will remain. Other tokens will be used for various applications, says Glenn Hutchison. So it's interesting, but time will tell. It's VHC. Next interesting news about mining. Yes, we all know about the company NVIDIA. Maybe people who never heard about the mining, but PCs or some laptops have many video cards and video, and not only video cards. Yesterday in NASDAQ exchange, it's a stock NVIDIA, ticker NVDA. We had earnings yesterday after market close. So what's the interesting? Yes, if and some a lot of interesting numbers for previous, some guidance for the next year. So what interesting? NVIDIA first revealed the profit from the sales of the video cards for mining. NVIDIA Corporation for the first time published data on revenues from the sales of video cards for the production of cryptocurrencies. In the first quarter of the fiscal year 2019, miners brought the gained 289 million in profit. At the same time, the company expects that the figure will become much smaller in the second quarter. It's a Bloomberg reports. So, for instance, during a group call on revenue, NVIDIA CEO Juan Xangsun noted that the demand for video cards for mining was higher than expected. But the company believes that in the future, the number of GPUs bought by miners will decrease by about 2/3. And what Zheng Sun added, the crypto miners bought a lot of our GPUs for this quarter, and because of this, the price went up. I think as a result, many gamers couldn't get a new GeForce. So let's note the profit of NVIDIA connected with the mining was higher than that predicted by analysts. For example, Christopher Rowland of Susquehanna predict that the corporation will earn about 200 million on video cards for the production of cryptocurrency. NVIDIA, it's very nice weekly, very nice monthly chart for it's amazing move. The start for 2016 and 2 years and a lot of percent investors gained, and one of the most competitive AMD. It's not good at the moment, but 2016 not good, not bad year. $2 and near $11, but previous year and now we're on a range between $9 and near 15. Yes, Nvidia at the moment more successful because buying GPUs. So what about next interesting news? It's KODK. So today, nostalgia evening, yes, VHC, some photo, yes, KODK. For example, chart. It's the beginning of January 2018. We had some news about blockchain and KODK, and you can see for 2 days stock grows for 600%, yes, at the moment. But now we are on the big a long range for last 3 months, near $5, near $5 and $5.50. So what about Kodak? On Monday, it's 21st May, when Digital, acting in the interest of Kodak as part of the Letters Blocked project, will begin selling the soft agreements to KODAKcoin tokens to accredited investor, and this is reported CoinDesk. The organizers of ICO have chosen the CAFT concept, fearing that otherwise the KODAKcoin tokens can't be recognized and securities in the United States. So the sale of such agreements reduced the regulatory risk. So the price of one contract will be $1, and their sale will be carried out of the Cointopia platform with the assistance on Pickwick Capital Partners and Example Capital. I remind you, token sale KODAKcoin was postponed for several weeks back in late January. So let's see, but maybe it's too late about Kodak, but maybe blockchain reanimate this company. So time will tell. Next news about one of my favorite Litecoin. It's Ripple. Thanks God for the end of the 2018. A lot of person have gained for this altcoin in December. It's very good Christmas and New Year. Who bought XRPR for this range? So what about Ripple news? Ripple presented the result of the first pilot project with an XRP token. The distributed financial services provider Ripple announced the result of the first pilot project using the XRP token and XRapid technology. Started in the official statement of Ripple, the financial organization participating in the pilots could save from 40 to 70% in comparison with the experience they incur using the services of traditional providers. And the average transaction time in the case was just over 2 minutes, while the usual international bank payment takes 2 or 3 days. It's amazing. In this case, the operation with the XRP ledger network takes only 2 and 3 seconds, while the rest of the time is spent on additional processing by third parties in the form of exchanges and local payment services. Token ranks third in terms of capitalization from the list of digital assets of CoinMarketCap. And it's part of a broad initiative that California company Ripple is conducting to transfer the banking industry. So, despite the fact that the true value of XRP by many representatives of the financial and banking industry isn't without justification questioned. And the company itself believes that the token will be used not only for speculation on stock exchange, and that this solution will be widely used to move valuables and help organization to free up means for the purpose. So some statement, the proposed exchange rates and are very profitable, and at the time of transaction is simply incredible. In comparison with the network of correspondent account in Swift, everything happens instantly, said Alistair Constance, director of London Mercury FX, one of the participants in the pilot projects of Ripple, in the Forbes commentary. He also confirmed the figures that led Ripple in the entertainment that Mercury conducted non-profit organization Mission Mexico participate instead of donating through the traditional banking system. The funds were almost instantly sent using XRP tokens and converted into Mexican pesos. XRP's positive results are encouraging, as confirmed by what many in our industry already know. So certain digital assets have actual application. In this case of XRP, this is speed and scaling, and this makes it ideal for cross-border payments. The statement said Senior Vice President of Ripple Products, Ashish Birla. But at the same time, it should be noted what if the XRP ledger network theoretically can process 1,500 transactions per second. It still significantly lags behind this payment system with the 24,000 transactions per second. Similar indicator of Swift are estimated at 30 million transactions per day, or about 350 per second. And in the end of the news, our traditional newsmaker, it's CEO NASDAQ, Adena Friedman, as you know. Chapter NASDAQ, CEO NASDAQ, said cryptocurrency will form the basis of the internet economy. So what interesting about Dana Friedman says? So the globalized payment mechanism based on cryptocurrencies will not only allow cross-border payments, but will also support the internet economy as a whole. This was stated by the head of the American exchange, NASDAQ, Dana Friedman, in her interview with CNN. She stressed that the future of digital money inspired her optimism, but can't say which of these coins will get the most wider spread. Friedman said how they will develop which of cryptocurrency may or may not be the ones that will ultimately be accepted. I think has not yet been decided, but I believe that one way or another they will form the basis of a payment mechanism that is more effective than exciting ones today. At the same time, blockchain technology, according to the head of Nasdaq, is able to significantly reduce the risk for the banking system and in the future make it less capital intensive. And at the same time, Friedman added that the most promising technology will be most actively implemented in poorly regulated markets. So she said blockchain will be used in less regulated and less efficient markets. Tested shows that it works, demonstrate effective in the private market of Nasdaq or in the stock industry. People will be motivated if we show them that the practical application of this technology leads to a significant increase in efficiency. So in this situation, the widespread introduction of blockchain and cryptocurrency will depend on the position of governments and financial regulation. I consider the technology of the blockchain to be remarkable and well throughout. Now we need to make sure that the community amicably will pick it up. Friedman sum it up. Very positive news for the CEO Nasdaq. So, and what about cryptocurrency? First of all, Bitcoin. 1 hour chart. Yesterday, my partner Alice Ribny in our webinar from Russian, Ukrainian, and other auditory said about this resistance near 9,400 and said we can move from 8,000. So we can see he supposed this short, yes, and now we can see that today some resistance, some support near 9,000, 8,900. Very interesting number, 8,700, and we touch 500. So I think we can move to 8,000. To my mind, we can say about bullish move till we break up 10,000. In other cases, it's more bearish mood, I think, on the market. So if you want buy, I think it's not a good time. Yes, if you are a long-term investor, you can bought for this downtrend some parts your position, and if you invested for a few years, maybe 1, 2, or 5 years, it's reasonable. But if you're a swing trader or a day trader, I think it's not good opportunity now to buy Bitcoin. Maybe if you have short, it's very interesting. Resistance was yesterday near 900 and 9,400 with very small stop order. So I think we can see 8,000 maybe in a few days. Why not? As you understand, it's the same situation in the XRP. It's a daily chart. So you can wait for our new support to buy this cryptocurrency, or when we break up $1. ETH. Let's see for 1 hour chart. Yes, we break down 700. And now if we create some new resistance, we can move lower for 600. Why not? For I think it's the same situation for 8,000 BTC. Yes, very similar. Litecoin. Red side, yes. Not buy now. Maybe we can see this support $113. Very fast down move for LTC. EOS, unfortunately, who wait for move up, as if you remember, on Tuesday I said wait for 9 and 50 or $20, not buy yet. And if you buy for this range, I think your stop order is trigger and you lose money. Unfortunately, it can be on cryptocurrency market. So wait and see for EOS. It's a very big position, sold out, and we can see move from near $3. $3. It's more than 10% minus at this moment. 12% minus. XMR daily chart. Yes, we can see the same situation for most cryptocurrency, but very interesting situation or REP. We summarize this cryptocurrency on Tuesday. I think you remember. And today, 5-minute chart. 9, yes, 9. No, 10 hours ago, a large move for 1-minute charts. A large move. Not big liquidity, but cryptocurrency REP made near 100% per day. Some pump and dump, yes, look like. But very often, in my to my experience in stock markets, if we can find new volume and go higher, we go lower. And I think if REP broke $44, I think we will see move for $30. It's without any problems, I think, because it's not good sign for the buyers. Or if we can power for create new support and go higher with volume, I think it's a very good opportunity for buy REP. So look at the coin market cap at the moment. BTC domination 37%, and we can see main altcoins today wear red dresses. Only yes, RP. Few minutes ago we saw chart. It's all main cryptocurrency in red color. Augur nulls 7%, but capitalization it's not big. And PIVX, all this cryptocurrency in the red side. So pessimistic at the moment, but it's only at the moment. And ULS, let's see. ULS not USD, okay, for Ethereum. What about daily chart? Interesting, I think very interesting resistance near 0, nil, nil, and 7. So why not? But not big market capitalization. What top 100 PI nulls? Oh, excuse me. I said PIVX nulls in for dollars. Interesting. Oh, anyway, if we I see nulls and Ethereum, of course. So very interesting resistance and dollars. Dollar resistance $8. 100% for the main resistance. I think it's not a good idea. So wait for new week. Don't forget, guys, subscribe to our channel. To do this, you should click subscribe below the video, and don't forget click the bell, and you are always be aware of new streams and videos. So guys, have a good weekends. See you next week. Bye.